What is up, YouTube? Restaurant22 here, and I'm gonna give you a little tour of my new typewriter that I just got about an hour ago from this shop that I went to. It has like a bunch of junk in it, and I found this last week, and I really wanted it. It was $40. I didn't have the money at the time, but gathered up some money, and my parents helped me out with the expenses, and now it is all mine. So let's take a little tour of it, shall we? So if you don't know what the basics of a typewriter is, basically what it is that it's a typing device. Well, duh. I mean, come on. And you can click the buttons to print out letters onto a piece of paper like this and make messages or stories or anything like that. This is how they used to write books back in the day. My goodness, how we have come so far. Oh, did you hear that ding? Well, the ding means that you have reached the end of your line, and you should use this, which is called the carriage return. You go over here, and I have it in demo mode right now. But basically what the carriage is this little wheel right here, which is where your paper will reside. You can use regular cardboard paper, or you can use notebook paper, which I don't have around with me. So let's look around the keyboard. So right here, I think this is the shift key. I'm not sure if this is or not, but it sticks like down. It should, at least. Hold up. Alright, it's supposed to be. Alright, that's how you like make it slide over like this. So, well, yeah, you see, it makes the ribbon go up a little bit. So I'm assuming this is what you use for like capital letters. I'm not exactly too sure about this. I'm still new to this, so don't think that my information will be so accurate. But looking at the keyboard, it's a lot different than what you would see now. First of all, the dollar sign is much different. Weird looking percent sign there. A hyphen, or is that like an underscore? Not sure. Maybe that's the underscore. I literally have no idea. You have a quarter and a half, which is interesting. At key and a cent sign, which is very interesting actually, because you don't even see those on modern keyboards now. And usually the at is somewhere up on the top ones. Probably was in place for this one, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, you got all your function keys up here, basically with different symbols. If you go into shift mode, basically what you would get if you were on an actual keyboard. And you got your standard QWERTY keyboard, but you can also get an AZERTY or a Quartz keyboard if you're from the East. Got your big old space bar here, which doesn't make that much noise, but this, oh my god, don't be typing at midnight. You might wake up your parents. But yeah, this is to go back. So basically, if you made a mistake, you can go back there, white it out, and then you can type it again. Oh yeah, and you probably don't want to put more than one word at a time, because well, it can get a little messy. This is your margin. Basically, this is where your page starts, and this is where it ends. And this is where the bell, you know, the bell that I explained earlier, will ding. So when you reach the end of the line, say right here, it will ding right at this point, and you can still type, but it won't go on forever. I mean, come on. I mean, it has a limit too, okay? No, it's not all futuristic like all of our tablets and all that. And you can basically set it to any ruler measurement that you want. This is the carriage return. I know, it looks like a door handle from an apartment over by the McDonald's, but hey, whatever. It works out. And basically, you can use this to go down one space, and then you can go over to the other side. Now, people using the typewriter for the first time might be like, well, where are the letters coming from? Well, it comes from these hammers, and they have a backwards printed letter or symbol assigned to them, so that when you hit a key, it goes and hits the typewriter ribbon. The typewriter ribbon, get it over here. The typewriter ribbon supplies the ink and basically stamps it onto the piece of paper. I know this sounds all complicated and everything, but really, it's simple once you get down to it. Basically, all you do is just press the magical keys, and it uses the power of magic to do it. So, that's basically it. I don't know if this is on different typewriters or not, but this little switch right here, you can switch down to go from demo mode to pretty much where you can use it. And actually start at the margin that you selected up there. And you can type as much as you want until, yeah, the magic runs out. It has to refill on the next line. Yeah, okay, I'll stop. So this has been my review of the typewriter. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Just like this hammer, use your hammer, which is called your fist, and smash the like button like this. I did it. Yeah. As always, stay flamin' bros. Have a good time. Bye.